Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be traveling the country of Colombia from Medellín to the colorful town of Jardín. But first, we're starting in Guatapé. So welcome to Colombia. Right now, we're currently at a hostel. I've never stayed in a hostel before. This will actually be my first time. It's quite a windy day up here, but the weather is tremendous. Located about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Medellín is this cute town called Guatapé. They have all kinds of shops, coffee shops, shopping. It is so beautiful here. Everything is so colorful. Like, look at these stairs. It's stunning. If you find your way to Medellín or Colombia in general, definitely take the time to come to Guatapé. I was really hoping to say that I would be able to walk out of here without buying anything, but I got some Prada, some Prada anyway. What was it, 45,000 COP, and that's about $11 in USD. In case you guys haven't met him yet, this is Josue, who is coming along with me on this entire journey throughout Colombia and Ecuador.
It's gonna be fun.
We're going to get plantains because I've yet to eat plantains. So we're gonna try out this place called Don Oscar, and it's Colombian
realized
food.
it is in the same place that we were before. We just walked all the way to the car, and now we have to go back.
Which way is it? Did you lock it?
I don't know. wait.
We literally just went all the way back to the car, got in the car, looked up places to eat near us, and it said everything that's like the best is in the plaza that we were just in. At least we get to see this place at night. The tuk-tuk's all lit up. Just want to point out they brought me an English menu.
You didn't even ask for that. You just brought it.
They said you don't look like you speak Spanish. So, well, you're right. Starting to realize that I don't know the predicaments that I would be in if it wasn't for Josue being here. Because I can't even explain that I would rather have sweet plantains rather than the chip plantains. How do I explain I'd rather alter those in Spanish whenever I can barely even say hola? Then I walk into this boutique here, and this girl looked at me and she said, "Espanol?" I said,
I was not there
she
to
went,
save you.
I was like, I didn't know how to feel. I got some kind of lemonade that apparently is really popular here. Rosas leche. Is that right?
I think that would be more like.
Do I just say
I don't know how to say that.
Rosas? You gotta roll the R. Rosas. Rosas. Leche. I like it, I just don't know what that was on the rim. It was like really sour. Okay, she didn't know this. I don't like to share things. I don't like to eat or drink after people, but I'm gonna let him try this. Because I know he wants to know.
Are you sure that you're gonna let me try that?
Tell you for a change.
Okay, tell them your issue with letting people try your thing.
I don't like to eat or drink after people because I'm like a germaphobe, and I swear every time I do, I always get sick.
It's
Isn't
good.
it sour though? On like the rim?
It's just, yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
I've never had trout before. This is my first time ever trying trout, but I love fish. Of course I like it, it's fish. We were right about it being really, really pretty at night. This is stunning. If you are planning on visiting the rock, if you're not afraid of heights, then definitely climb the rock. I will say this place is definitely worth visiting. Come to the rock, get food, they have shops, there's plenty of things to do, and the view is absolutely stunning. After climbing the rock, we decided to go back to the hostel with our new friends that me and Josue had made. We rented kayaks for the rest of the afternoon, and it turns out that if you rent these kayaks and paddle about 30 minutes up the river from the hostel, you're able to reach Pablo Escobar's mansion in Guatapé, Colombia. We had no idea if we were even able to park these kayaks on the bank and walk up to La Manuela. This ended up being one of the most fun days with people that we had just met that night before.
Oh gosh. How did you do it?
Wait, grab onto this or grab my head.
Okay, thanks.
Funny story, as soon as we got up there, the tour guides had no idea where we had came from. It turns out that there's actually a front entrance that you can come through, and we went in the back way. We paid to be able to get the tour, and we walked around all of his property, which was massive. And it was really cool to learn about Pablo Escobar. I actually didn't know much about him until going on this adventure. It was really cool to be able to see his mansion right here in Guatapé and be able to access this in such a fun way, like renting kayaks. When we finished the tour, we just walked straight back down to the kayaks and kayaked back over to the hostel. We have just checked into quite literally one of the most beautiful hotels I've ever seen in my entire life. We're staying at Hotel Plantación in Jardín, Colombia, which is about 3.5 hours outside of Medellín. Let me show you around this hotel because I'm absolutely blown away by this place. As soon as you walk in, you check in and then they give you a coffee, a tea, anything that you would like for free. They have a little cafe downstairs, and then they even have a gift shop. Then you get to pick your own towel. Your own towel, whichever one that you want. I ended up choosing this one because this is like so pretty and I love it. After you pick your towel, she'll show you around, come upstairs into our room and explain everything to you. This hotel is magnificent. The view is absolutely insane from our room. Of course, we got the room with the 2 beds. As you look outside, we have this beautiful hammock and it's overlooking the town, the mountains, everything is stunning. I love everything about this hotel. It is so beautiful. I heard a noise and I was like, what in the world is that noise? And all of a sudden I see a horse coming out of a building. It was literally coming out of that building right there.
You did come out of that?
It came out of that door right there.
Really?
Oh my gosh, look at that white one. There's too much going on right now. And there's like lightning over this mountain and it's so gorgeous. And all these horses just came up out of nowhere. This is so cool. It's so quiet and peaceful out here. I feel like I have to whisper. Finally gonna venture out in Jardín and go find some food and see what's going on around here. I don't think I made a friend that time. Came out to the square to see if we can find some food, and there's all these shops and it's so colorful. It's like a town square and it's so cute. It's very lively at night. Every place that me and Josue visit, he says that he wants to move there.
This place, I mean, we've been here for like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, and this is beautiful.
I think we found the place that we're gonna try. We're gonna try this place called, what does it say?
Mambrú.
Mambrú. I think we have a storm coming. Go Bulls. What? I guess they gave us some kind of little basket
It's
of
tea.
coffee or tea. Is it night tea?
It's night tea.
I haven't had night tea in a long time. I'm excited. Is there? There's literally hot water in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
What? This is so cool. Staying in most of the day because it started raining and I had a lot of work to get done. But so we met up with our friend from Guatapé the other day that we met.
How did you do it?
But
It's okay, thanks.
she's from the Netherlands. It's so cool that like we met her there and then she came to Jardín, so we got to meet up with her again.
Nice. I'm enjoying it.
And Oswei's here. So we're just having a drink and then I think we're gonna go get some dinner, maybe play some pool and walk around and see Jardín. This week challenge me to a game of pool, so I gotta beat it and kind of teach him how to play. Wow. It's giving bloopers. Good morning. Today we are checking out of this amazing hotel. Hotel Plantación has been absolutely incredible. This place is so stunning. The food was so good and Jardín in itself was so beautiful. Today we're actually going to drive to Medellín and spend the entire weekend there. And we'll be checking into a new hotel, which I'm so excited to show you guys this one. I'm excited to spend the whole rest of this weekend in Medellín and show you guys what's going on there because it looks absolutely amazing. We just arrived in Medellín and checked into one of the coolest architectural hotels I've ever seen in my entire life. We checked into POSADA Boutique Hotel and let me show you around this room real quick because it is stunning. As soon as you walk into the room, you have a living room area where there's actually an extra bed. It overlooks the restaurant downstairs. It even comes with its own mini bar, which apparently is all included. We also get breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, which I cannot wait to try. From the lamps, all the architecture in here is just so stunning. And the bathroom is absolutely beautiful. And the shower. I don't know what kind of wine they gave us. What is this, you think? Pinot Grigio? Cheers to Sui Posado. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's delicious. Good morning. This morning we woke up talking about Dollywood. Our friend Julia came and met us last night in Medellín. She's never heard of Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or Dollywood, so we're showing her a preview on YouTube while we eat breakfast this morning. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's a little bit over the top though. Yeah, it seems good.
Yeah, it's a good time. Streets. It's called Provincia and it's my favorite. And right now we're like outside of this club that Bad Bunny, if you know me, you know I love Bad Bunny. And he came to Medellín, came to this club called Perro Negro. He ended up making a song about it because he loved it so much. So I'm like currently fangirling here right now. We're gonna walk the street and show our friend Julia around because Jose and I actually came here the other day and it was so beautiful. So let me show you around this way. after walking around Provenza, we ended up going back to the hotel to grab dinner. I got the Nina Yaya, and I'm so excited to try this. It looks like it's gonna be so good. Then we went to a very neat bowling alley called Super Bowling.
I got a few strikes. Maybe I didn't get it on video, but I got a few strikes. Did pretty well. This is the coolest bowling place I've ever seen in my entire life. For sure. Good morning. We found Julia again today. It's our last day in Medellín. I'm so sad to leave. We checked out of the hotel this morning. It was a sad goodbye, but we just made it to Comuna 13, and this place is so cool. All the buildings just like stack on top of each other. There's so much artwork and so many things to eat and shop. It's really cool.
Does it have alcohol?
I think so. I wanted like a healthy drink and look what I got.
At all.
I just thought it tasted like a Sonic slush. It's like one of those nerd Sonic slushes that you get. Do you remember Sonic? Fun fact about Josue, I took him to his first Sonic experience, and he got a slush, and he was like, "What is a slush?" And I'm like, "A slushie." And then he's like, "I don't understand." Julia and I are getting friendship bracelets since we have to part ways today. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I think we should do these.
I like that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I love that. One last meal in Colombia.
I'm really curious what you think about the pumpkin. Pumpkin puree.
Yeah,
You will
do
definitely like
actually.
it.
What did we get again? How do you say it again? I was gonna look it up. Pesca encrustada. So we got tuna. Never tried pumpkin puree, so this is my first time trying pumpkin puree. I don't know what to expect.
It's so good. Why would you smell it though?
This is really good.
I'll see you in the Netherlands in a bit. In a couple of months.
I'm so sad. I'm actually gonna cry.
I'll see you for sure. Again. Or in the Netherlands or in Tennessee or somewhere.
Yeah, she's coming to Tennessee.
For sure. I'm sure of it. Like, I will definitely visit once. We can go to a festival, we can just chill.
Yeah.
Come to the Netherlands. I'll give you a tour of like the tiny country.
I would love that.
Bye. I really enjoyed myself.
I'm glad that we met you.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for everything. It was nice to meet you guys. Bye.
Yep.
I've been accidentally slamming doors every time I get into the car. And you're not supposed to slam the door. But I'm used to being in Tennessee where you just jump in and you're like, let's go. It's not what you do. It's just not what you do. Well, now we're heading off to the Galapagos Islands, so stay tuned for the Galapagos in Ecuador.
Really excited.
I didn't want to get it on video, but I actually just cried leaving Medellín because I love it too much. She's gonna tell me how to say words in Dutch. I'm gonna try to pronounce.
First word is breakfast in English. So in Dutch is ontbijt.
I feel like I feel like we started out really easy.
Go on to pancakes. Pannenkoeken.
Oh, for real?
Yes. That wasn't a really good pronunciation for like pannenkoeken.
You gotta end it with a hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
She does the
What was that?
Hey y'all. Thanks so much.
I hope you're keen to this video.
Heel graag.
That's